cream corn.
Have you ever thought about doing radio?
Yeah, I applied.
Or,
Yeah, I applied, yeah. They go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. Getting in that industry is like fucking...
But the thing is, the main thing about radio is it's less about the money, just because I don't think radio personalities, unless you're like the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
like,
probably depend on the market.
Yeah, it's like you're not, like, they be getting paid like 40, 50,000, I think. But the leverage is everything.
You're getting in the Dreamville Fest and different festivals for free.
And not even that. It's just like you being on the radio, like, you're instantly going up 10,000 followers probably. You got this many thousands of people that listen to you a week. Like, the clout alone...
It's just a system. It's like going to college. It's like going to a D1 school. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. That alone is, like, super beneficial. Because I know 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃, before she left, that's whose position was open last. And then A-Dub, that's how she got here, because she applied for that position.
Yeah, she slid in that shit.
Yep, but...
y'all talked about that in y'all interview, right?
Yeah. 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃 used to, like, go crazy, like, throwing parties and shit. I don't know if y'all remember that. Man, she had a party, like, every 2 weeks, it seemed like. She was throwing some 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃 event. Like, and it wasn't even, like, 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃 97.5. It was just 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃.
Just personal, yeah.
Yeah, and it'd be fucking lit out in that bitch. So she was getting dumb money outside the radio station. Like, but
she was hustling it right, though.
She was hustling it correctly, yeah. So... So yeah, I mean, and I would still do it too. You know what I'm saying? Just off of that, because as long as they don't have, you know, like some companies like Barstool and shit like that, when you're in like media stuff, they do have clauses in some of their contracts where like you're not allowed to have anything outside of. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't associate, or even when you leave, like you can't, if you like signed to like Barstool, even after you leave Barstool, like you technically can't start a podcast for like 3 to 5 years or something like that.
That's what Joe Budden did to Rory and Maul.
Because pretty much, because it's like, because they have clauses in there, it's just like, you know, that's just like business shit. Like certain jobs that you might apply for, long story short, your clout, we can't have you out here starting something new because we have these episodes that were with their licensing still off of you. So it's like,
if they go, it's like, all
if
right,
you go and then start telling
people,
people, watch me on here, the shit that we've signed for that said, when you leave, I can still make money off of your content for the 5 more years. I can't do that if you're redirecting everybody over here. But if all your fans have to come here, I can get my money out of it still. But then after that, you can start yours and promote that to the fullest or whatever.
Damn.
So it's like, it just depends on how the contracts are set up, really, for personalities and shit.
You gotta get a white man.
Yeah, pretty much. So it really all depends.
Yeah.
It really all depends. But then there's some companies where it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how important you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it's going to be. Like, Joe Rogan might have something along the lines of that. You know what I mean? Like, Joe Rogan, even after his contract is over, his content is probably going to have to live on Spotify for a certain amount of time before he's allowed to upload that catalog over. I'm sure he has something to where he can continue his show, but his back catalog has to stay on that platform.
And, you know, he's still got his clip channels. So,
exactly.
I mean, he got that in at least.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like
sneak something in.
Just so it all makes sense. That's just like a lot of the music artists. You know, like how there was a bunch of headlines of music artists that were selling their catalogs. Like Future was selling his catalog
Justin
and stuff
Bieber,
like that.
All that shit.
And I would do that shit too. I mean, that's not a bad deal because like I think Future signed for like 20 years or something like that, which is not a long time when you really think about it. But he's getting like 30-something million up front or 50 million up front. Yeah. So it's like that's a generational play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then he's gonna make music again.
He's betting on himself and shit.
Yeah, you betting on yourself. And then so it's like, I'll take my 30 now. And then in 20 years, I might not be dropping no hot shit, but once all my rights come back to me, it'll go to my family or it'll go back to my estate. So now my kids can pick up. You know what I mean? So you got that shit cleaned up. Yeah, so it does make sense. Yeah, so it's not all bad. It just depends on where you're going and what they're offering and what kind of value they can actually bring to you depending on how much you want to give away. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You ever had it?
There's certain things I still would never give away. Like, I wouldn't give away, like, my intellectual IP. Like, like I'm not signing the name The Three Oak Podcast over to your company to where it puts me in a position to where I have to buy the name back from you even after the 5 years. You're fucking yourself over in that. Like, there's 100 different ways to work a deal in between you signing over literally the rights to your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, if the opportunity's big enough,
it should just
maybe instead of 3 years, I'll give you, or maybe instead of 5 years, I'll give you 7. But I need that back. I need 100% back.
Nigga
at
said
7.
you need it right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it really just all depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it really all just depends.
We not recording, right?
I think we are. Yeah.
Like, we recording?
No. I'm about to open it up.
But damn, I would have said some more shit, nigga.
Should have been in depth in the conversation, nigga.
Right, yeah.